It would be a bit of an understatement to say that things are a little bit nervy at the moment at Red Bull Racing. The team has been in a downward spiral now for over 12 months, while key personnel has been leaving left and right as well. Still, some people at the team hold out hope that Max Verstappen can still mount a title challenge, and they might not be very wrong to think that. In today's GPFans Special, we're telling you exactly why. Let's start in the here and now with Laurent Mekies taking Christian Horner's place. The Frenchman is stepping up from Racing Bulls, not only becoming team principal, but also CEO of Red Bull. Of course, let's not expect things to turn around immediately. Usually it takes around 1 to 2 years for a new boss to really have his imprint made on the team, so right now we'll have to focus on the technical team of Red Bull, which is led by Pierre Vacher. Dr. Helmut Marko has said that some upgrades from Vacher are coming to the upcoming Belgian Grand Prix. Championship aside, it's important for Red Bull to keep improving, not least to keep Max Verstappen happy and on the team. There's a lot of speculation about Verstappen's future at the moment, but it all hinges on improving the current car. Together with his father Jos and his agent Raymond Vermeulen, Max has big decisions to make and a lot of influence. Whatever he doesn't want to say publicly, his father will say for him. Ahead of Imola, for example, upgrades came and Verstappen won the race. Jos Verstappen said that Max's future hinges on Red Bull improving the car. Between Imola, which he won, and the Spanish Grand Prix in Barcelona, Jos said that things are looking well, and if things are continuing to look well in Barcelona, Max would be happy to stay because he wants to stay at Red Bull, but he needs a car to perform in. By now, we know, of course, that Barcelona wasn't the inflection point Red Bull hoped for. If anything, McLaren have only gotten more dominant since then. After the British Grand Prix, Christian Horner admitted Verstappen's title bid was as good as over. He added that 90% of time spent in the wind tunnel would be focused on next year. So, Red Bull are basically admitting defeat in the current season and waving the white flag. Horner has since left the team, of course, but Dr. Marko is pretty strong in his belief that the title charge is not over yet. Speaking to Austrian media outlet OE24, he says he's holding out high hopes for the upgrades coming to the Belgian Grand Prix this weekend. Quote, "There are still 332 points to earn, which is quite a bundle. We hope the updates we bring at Spa and Budapest will have an effect. We cannot afford a disastrous Friday, after which we still have to try to get the car in the right tire temperature window. Everything has to be right from the start." Still, Marko is realistic. The new package has to work, otherwise the title bid is over for Verstappen. Quote, "You'd have to assume that then, yes." End quote. Red Bull's updates at Silverstone were mainly related to the floor, which is where most downforce is generated in the current era of F1 cars. The floor design was adjusted to increase the overall load, which should provide more stability for the drivers. The edges of the floor were tackled too. Red Bull said it was a subtle change to optimize pressure distribution, allowing for more downforce to be generated without compromising the stability of the airflow on the car. While Red Bull have new parts, they won't be the only team to introduce upgrades at Spa-Francorchamps. Mercedes are reportedly working on upgrades for both Belgium and Hungary, although many of the team's updates so far have been circuit-specific. Also, Mercedes didn't exactly impress at Silverstone, even though the low tire temperature should have worked to their advantage. McLaren are always busy too. They've confirmed they'll be bringing a new floor to Spa, a floor they'd already tested in FP1 of the British Grand Prix, but not used any further that weekend. Ferrari are going for the jugular. The Italians have an entirely new rear suspension that's been tested during a filming day last week. This should bring more stability to the SF25. Red Bull hope to return to the top then with their new upgrades, but of course they won't be the only team trying to improve their car. Do you actually believe from 69 points down that Max Verstappen can still mount a title charge, or is it too much to ask even for the Dutchman? Leave all of your thoughts down in the comments below as always, but that's been it for another GPFans Special. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.